Signal Peak is establishing itself as a technological leader in frac sand.
There's nothing here that we try to put forward over safe production and the safety of our personnel here. Everyone goes home the same way that we came in.
Planning and scheduling in our maintenance world is always the cheapest, it's always the easiest, it's always the safest.
If you're not doing PMs in any plant per manufacturer's recommendations, you're setting yourself up for failure.
By having these KCF sensors, we are able to detect when vibrations get out of the norm. We can investigate it and reduce or prevent catastrophic failure.
The data helps drive the decision making. If there's an indication of imminent failure, it gives us a first line of, hey, let's go take this down, look at it, inspect it, and make the necessary repair. If we start getting out of vibration, the supervisors, myself, the necessary people get alerts to where we can start following. Is it a bearing fault? Are we seeing peak acceleration from bearing failure, temperature, or is our vibration getting to an unsafe spot?
We find that in some of our applications, a 12-hour window is enough for a complete bearing failure. Most of these sand plants were constructed in the same way. They're all outside, exposed to the elements. We have great variations in temperature, and we have a lot of high wear in our items. Processing sand, it's very abrasive. It can be very fine material. It gets into nooks and crannies. All of this affects the equipment differently. So we need ways of identifying when and where components are going to break prematurely. If you're only gathering data on a weekly basis, you're missing your window.
Anytime you have a downtime event, the more you can predict that it's occurring, the better you can be prepared to make that repair as quick as possible. Some of these jobs are pretty lengthy repairs and pretty expensive.
Anytime you can have a proactive approach, you're going to save money in the long run.
I measure success based upon, is it giving me accurate enough data to be able to make a call and plan out the repair?
When you're reacting, you're addressing symptoms. It doesn't really give you time to identify the root cause because you have to fix what just broke. So by having these KCF sensors, we are pretty much in the failure prevention arena, knowing when the bearings or the other rotating components are starting to wear out.
You can log in wherever you're at, see what's going on with it, and make a determining call. The more that technology is introduced into the workforce, you're going to have potentially more openings for a different generation to come into a job.
A new technology, I think, is actually a recruiting tool because people who come to work want to know that you're keeping up with the times and that you're using tools as they become available to make their jobs easier. By having the insight as to when these things are going to fail, we can schedule the work. We can bring in the crane, we can do it safely, we can do it quickly, we can make the work experience better for the people that we have here and carry on about our business.